Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe if you're new. Ignore the cats. So today I'm going to go to the shops. I'm going to go to the Range, maybe Asda, maybe Tesco, maybe Wix, because I want to do up some parts of the van. I want to paint the dash cream, maybe have some like brown bits on any accessories that are there. And as you probably know by now, all the walls in my van are black. They're kind of black toweling material. I don't know what it's called, but because of that I need to try and make it as bright in whatever other way that I can. Just one other thing before we get into it. Obviously I want to do a cream dash. I also want to do a cream steering wheel. Basically just like my Figaro, I kind of want the interior to look like. I don't really think I'm going to do that today because I'm kind of on a budget today and I feel like I would probably have to spray the steering wheel to make sure it looked perfect, whereas I don't really need to do that with the dash. So I also kind of want to get some pressed flower stickers and stick them to the steering wheel as well, but I don't think any of the shops that I'm going to go to today will have that. I think I'll have to get that from like Etsy. But yeah, so stay tuned. Maybe subscribe to later see how I end up painting my steering wheel if that's something you're interested in. It is fucking hot today. I love it. I'm back from the shop. I got what I needed. It is an amazing day. I don't know why I'm always surprised when that place is busy, because literally always so fucking busy, but got what I needed and I stayed to my budget, so that's always good. Before I change into my filthy joggers, let me show you my outfit. It's kind of big, but how cute is this? It's a full maxi skirt, obviously you cannot tell. But I just wanted to show you part of it because it's so fucking cute. I got changed because I'm now wearing things that I don't particularly care if they get paint on them. I mean, I'm hoping I don't get paint on this, but I've just got joggers on now, so I can wipe paint on them and I don't care. So, I'll show you what I got. These are for the sugar soap. And then in here, sugar soap. You basically, if you don't know what this is, you just spray it on and kind of wipe it down and it preps the surface to be painted. So got that from the Range. Masking tape. Don't think I'll need this because I'm just going to be careful, but I more got it for when I want to spray paint the doors. Brushes, of course. Oh, basically I got all of this from the Range. So little brushes, 3 different sizes. I know that they're small, but I want to make sure I didn't just go in with like a roller or a giant brush that just, you know, is really textured. Sorry, I keep looking at the dash for some reason, like I'm talking to it about what I'm going to do to it. But yeah, little brushes that are going to be great for getting around all the little corners. And then of course, the actual paint. Now they didn't have cream on its own, so I had to get a big white, and then I got this, which is looks kind of yellow but it's beige, and I figured adding beige to cream or to white will lighten up the beige and make it cream. And because it's kind of yellowy, I thought, and I think I am going to do it just to try it out because I can always paint over it if I don't like how it looks. All the little like fan bits I'm going to paint with just this because I feel like the contrast might be cute, but we'll see. I am going to just get a little paper bowl and that's what I'm going to use to mix it in. I'm going to mix up the paint and I'm going to get started, but of course first I'm going to show you the current dash. Hello Ham, how are you today? So anyway, this is the current dash. Yes, this is an automatic. If I hadn't told you that already, I'm not sure if I have or not. And, you know, it's just simple, it's black. And I want to paint everything you can see, apart from the floor, white. Cream, whatever. You know, they're practically the same. Doesn't really matter. I might paint the horn, might leave the whole steering wheel for today. Obviously I talked about that earlier, but we'll see how I feel. Looking at this, because I was just going to paint over this in brown, but it's literally peeling right off pretty much. So I've done the sugar soap. It seems to be like fully dry. It does look cleaner, it does look good. And so I have a bunch of paper bowls and the paint, and I'm just going to mix it up now. I'm hoping that the thing doesn't happen where you mix up like the perfect colour and you do half and you mix up more and it's a different colour and it dries to different colours, because that'll be really fucking annoying. But we'll see. Lovely. Without further ado, I guess. We're getting going. Today's a new day and I'm just about to go to Wilko's because I'm going to get the brown spray for the vents and whatever else, like the little cupboard pocket thing that's on the dash, and also a gloss spray to spray over the whole thing to make sure it's at least a little bit shiny, because I really want it to be shiny, and when I last looked it kind of looked a bit chalky and it might have dried differently. You know, I haven't seen it yet, to be honest, in the daylight completely done. Hopefully there aren't any dark spots that I need to cover, and hopefully the colour match was alright. I'm also going to get some more fake plants because Wilko does good ones at much cheaper prices than like the range and stuff for my little cup holder creation that I'm going to be making. I also want to take a moment to say that although I've always wanted to do the cream and brown dash, I did see Parking on the Wild Side did like a video tutorial, kind of not a tutorial, but they just showed them doing theirs and they basically did the same thing as me. So I just wanted to give credit where credit is due, that I saw that and I was like, that's gorgeous. Definitely going to do that for mine. Okay, let's go. It's so bright today. So I just want to show you where I'm at so far, so I can explain myself a little bit. Right, I can't see you at all, but I got this brush that's angled because you can see I can't really reach this area from inside and it's not too great. So I got this so I could actually reach. Oh man, that is... Ugh. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a little update while I wait for the paint to dry. I got that done. That brush, if you're wanting to do this, fucking hell, get that brush. It was so good. Didn't get anything on the windscreen, which is obviously a good thing. It was just so easy, and now it's done, and it took me like a couple of minutes, so it's perfect. So I just need to wait for that to dry, and then I can tape up the windscreen and around all the little vent things. And I couldn't get a brown spray, but they did have this like retro yellow, which I assume is maybe a bit warmer or darker, whatever you want to call it, than this. So I'm going to use that instead because it's going to work perfectly with the cup holder design that I've got going on. I'm just waiting for the cup holder to actually arrive. It's Amazon Prime, so it's supposed to be coming today, but hopefully it'll come soon and not like in the evening. I got some plants that will be doing that as well. And I just basically got everything I need to finish it, so I'm very excited. So it's not finished yet. Well, all the cream is finished. I'm not going to be doing any more of that. But this is it before we get all the venti bits sprayed. I think I'm going to leave the steering wheel and... Sorry, that's my fingers. That thing. And obviously these. But I'm going to spray this, that, those, and maybe that. Obviously it's not perfect, but you know, I did do it by hand and I'm not a professional, so I didn't expect it to be perfect. I didn't expect it to look like it had been professionally sprayed or anything like that, and honestly I kind of like that it's not perfect because it just, without sounding rude to myself, it just kind of shows that I did it myself, and I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. But it will look a million times better once it's finished, and you're going to see that, of course, very soon. One thing I'm kind of not sure about is where I'm going to put the cup holder and all the bits that I'm going to be putting with the cup holder, because obviously there's that little black thing in the middle, and then right underneath is the radio, and then right underneath that is the gear stick, and I kind of do want the cup holder to be like the centerpiece, so I might just have to plonk it right on top of the little pocket thing, which to be honest I don't really need it anyway, so I don't think that would be too bad of a compromise. Current situation. This is by far the most difficult part of this entire thing, but I love the colour and I can already tell it's going to look just so good. I thought spraying was supposed to be easier. I'm so glad I hand painted everything else because this shit is hard. That's the cup holder I was waiting for, and hopefully all this stuff on here is going to make a cute little cup holder garden for my cab. And we've got this thing to put in front because there's a gap here that I want to put kind of a tile print on, and this bends over it really nice, and I actually really like the colour of it as well, so I don't need to paint it or anything like that. And it looks so good, so I'm not going to show you it until it's actually in the van. So I finished the van last night, but it was pitch black, so I thought no point trying to show you it, you know, in that kind of lighting. The weather isn't great today, so the lighting isn't, you know, perfectly bright and sunny, but it's daylight and that's good enough. So I'm gonna show you the dash in just a second. I am absolutely in love with it. It's like so good. Ugh, can't wait to show you. But I just want to say first that today is going to be Kathy's first proper trip out, because me and my boyfriend are going to the beach. It's perfectly allowed. The rules got changed on like Monday that you can leave your local area, but you can't stay overnight, which is fine because it's just a day trip anyway, because it's our 2-year anniversary tomorrow. And the reason I'm going today and not tomorrow is because it is also Bank Holiday Friday tomorrow, so we both figured the beach would just be packed and there'd be no point going because we wouldn't be able to, you know, go on the beach anyway because it'd be so busy. So hopefully with the weather not being great today and people waiting to go to the beach tomorrow, the beach won't be too busy today for us. We really wanted to make this anniversary a bit more special because our first anniversary was in the full-blown first lockdown, so we didn't even get to see each other at all. And yeah, I know there was a lot more bigger issues going on back then, but just saying, didn't get to see each other last time. That's why we're kind of trying to do something a bit more special this time. And he got me yellow platform Crocs, which I've wanted for fucking months, and I cried when I opened them. I just wanted to say that. They are amazing. I might show you them. Anyway, let's get back into the van.
But I guess I'm there now.
So we just went to the beach. It was pretty cold, but it was really nice, and we had a bit of a disaster because we didn't check our height or the height of the barrier when we went into the car park, and the fan thing, or just little window thing that's on the roof, it came off. So there it is. There's where it was. I'm not even mad because it's just a funny story, because after all that happened we got onto the beach and it didn't have any water, which again, I'm not even mad. It was still really nice and it was funny. So Matt had the brilliant idea of putting the Velcro little curtain over the top, and then we asked a guy in a shop if we could borrow his masking tape, and hopefully that's pretty airtight for the way back. So that's what we managed to do. We're gonna head back now. Maybe gonna go to Big Tesco because there was one on the way and it was huge and I love them. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!